Okay. Anyone can start, and then we'll go to Zoom.
DJ Harding, Chicago State of Mind Sports. You called Trinity Carter a star yesterday. Did you envision that she would have this type of impact when she was added to the roster this offseason?
Absolutely. That's an easy answer there. Great question.
and then a quick follow-up. In watching Camila during warm-ups, she's been like working on different angles from finishing. So have you been happy with how she's getting her like looks in the post?
I guess I'm gonna say it again. Absolutely. No, yeah, she's putting in the work. She's putting in a lot of work to be able to score around the basket. You know, the game is all about understanding how you fit, where you fit, the physicality of it, the speed of it. You know, it's all about learning, and she's learning exactly what she must do in that painted area, which is a very rough area to play. And she's learning how to play in that area. She doesn't have as many games as everybody else does under her belt due to injury. So she's really getting her feet wet and her legs underneath her, and only greater things are ahead.
Hey, Teresa.
Yes, sir.
First of all, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Always good to be back.
With the increased reliance on, advanced analytics,
Yes.
when you coach a game, do you see the game differently than you did years ago because of that? And when you evaluate your opponent, what are the three most important analytical measures you look at?
You have to fight me with analytics. I'm one you have to really fight. Because I'm one who believes in an all-around game. And a lot of times you see, when you take a look at analytics, it speaks a lot about behind the arc. I talk about the all-around game. That's what I've been successful with. That's what I believe is successful. I do believe that analytics has an incredible place, especially when you take a look at numbers of units playing together. I take a look at that. I take a look at numbers where you're shooting the ball from and how successful you are in those areas. Take a look at numbers as a team. We take a look at those things, of course, and it matters. Those things do matter. But as an all-around player, I really don't pay too much attention to the analytics because I believe in not being a predictable athlete. I believe in being an unpredictable athlete.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious how you believe your team's or your organization's player development infrastructure has helped Angel play at the level that she's playing at right now.
Well, believe it or not, player development is probably one of your biggest roles. It's one of your biggest roles because you have to develop the skill in order to be a part of the X and O, if that makes sense. So it's a huge component for us to be able to get out on that floor every single day and take a look at film. And it's really big for us to be able to get out and kind of correct those things that need to be corrected, then add those things that need to be added. And our players are putting in that work with our player development coaches.
Hey, Teaspoon, I just wanted to ask about the offensive rebounding gets a lot of attention, and rightfully so. But now you're second lowest turnover rate in the league. So you're accumulating all of these possessions and winning the possession battle that way as well. I just wanted to ask what you're most proud of your staff, the players in that low turnover rate on offense.
That was something we were really big on at the beginning of the season. We were turning the ball over a lot, getting the second chance opportunities were there. But it's about converting, where we converting those second chance opportunities and then turning it over. You have to value every possession. And that was some of the things that we've really spoken about, how important every possession is. And we've been doing really, really well of protecting the ball. So it's always key of protecting that ball and getting second chance opportunities.
Back to Reese, she was recently named on the All-Star team and extended her double-double streak to 14 last night. In what ways do you think her game has grown since you guys last faced Liberty?
Well, you can take a look at Angel, you can see a lot of growth. When we first started, she was doing the very same thing where Camila is right now, learning how to play underneath the basket and finishing. It wasn't a problem of getting the offensive rebound. It was now trying to figure out how to finish amongst the trees, amongst the physicality of the game and getting the position and holding the position. She's doing a heck of a job of getting herself in great position to score. It's not about all the time getting a block catch, can you get a paint catch? In the paint catch, there's not very much skill involved. So how do you want to play the game? I'd rather play the game where there's no much skill involved. So get the paint touch.
Anyone else? Going off of that, you said the other day you weren't necessarily surprised by the success she's had, even if she was a little surprised herself. But what are some of the areas about who she is as a person or what she's even done in the court that have maybe surprised you a little bit or you really enjoyed that you didn't expect?
No, as a coach, you want to get to know your players as people first. That's what's important to me. Basketball is secondary. They're great people. I believe in having a relationship with the players, getting to know who they are, what their why is, so I can hold them accountable to it. And then hard coaching doesn't matter. It's okay. They know it's coming from a great place. We can have those difficult conversations if that makes sense. But just to get to know them as wonderful people. She's an incredible person, giving person. Want to share her time with people. One who has really gotten a lot of criticism in the media, social media. It's been tough, but at 22 years old, I think she's handling herself very well.
All right, anyone else? Awesome, thanks, Boo.
I appreciate you guys. Y'all were easy. New York City, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Paul, Liberty.